Please welcome Birgit Herreys-Roggendorf, Stellar Capital.
Hi, I'm Birgit, an angel investor in Phlair. I nominated Phlair because they're tackling one of our most urgent challenges in the world, reducing CO2 emissions at scale. Phlair develops a hydrolyzer-based direct air capture technology, enabling scalable and low-cost CO2 capture. The electrochemical technology they developed allows off-the-shelf components and is ideally suited with renewable energy. This breakthrough transforms carbon capture from an expensive necessity into a viable solution for decarbonizing hard-to-abate emissions in our industries. With pioneering technology, a dedicated and extremely hard-working team, Phlair is redefining the future of direct air capture. That is why they deserve to be recognized as a Falling World's Science Breakthrough of the Year.
Breaking the wall of inefficient direct air carbon capture. Phlair.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming from the southern part of Germany, and there we have a long tradition which is called the Kehrwoche. It's the Swabian cleaning week. And what does the Kehrwoche mean? It's basically an old tradition where all tenants of a house come together and clean up everything. No dust, no leaves, no excuses. But we, as humanity, have treated our planet and the climate really badly. We haven't had this cleaning week since a very long time. And we at Phlair want to change that. Because climate change and fighting climate does not only mean carbon reduction, it also means carbon removal. And to really get to net zero, to really hit our climate targets, we need to remove the CO2 from the air. And this is exactly where direct air capture comes in. And this is not only a niche market, it's actually a $1 trillion market that is possible to happen if we get the cost down. And this is really where the problem currently is, because all the typical conventional approaches, they rely on thermal energy, which is needing a constant green energy input. Constant green energy input. I think this is exactly where we all see the problem, because renewable energy doesn't have a constant base load. It's basically fluctuating. And this makes these technologies extremely energy inefficient and also sometimes not green because they're relying on a fossil backup. What Phlair does inherently different is that we follow the renewable production curve. We have, so to say, in simpler words, invented a direct air capture battery. When the sun is shining, we overproduce our absorption agent, and when it's not shining, we use it up. And this makes us purely electric and has really a big potential to get the cost down. And all of this is not only happening on paper. We have already built our pilot close to our facility in Munich that is able to remove 10 tons of CO2 per year and is fully compatible with renewable energies, in this case solar. It is energy efficient and mass manufacturable. If you look at this photo here, you see a 7-meter high absorption tower that is really standard in the cooling tower industry. And what is new to our technology is the regeneration that is happening in this 20-foot container where the electrochemistry is taking place. And this really modular approach allows us, like Lego bricks, to multiply it to a big plant. And this is what is going to happen next. We are building Europe's first direct air capture plant. I'm not allowed to reveal yet where, but it's going to be in Germany, maybe in Bavaria. And why do we need this? because because we want to deliver our customers. We have already customers that bought from us, well-known American companies, Google, Shopify, Stripe, that bought an offtake of $30 million, which corresponds to 47 tons of CO2. And it's actually the world's first electrochemical DAC offtake. And all of this is only possible because of our amazing team that really combines deep science with a sharp focus on commercialization and scale up. I'm Stefan, CSO and co-founder of Phlair, and together with my co-founders, Malte and Paul, we have the vision to enable a carbon negative future. We are backed by incredible experienced advisors and have secured already 15 million euros in funding to make breakthrough innovation happen and scale it fast. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for the Kehrwoche. It's time to remove the CO2 from the air. And if you are interested to help us with this big mission, let's talk. At Phlair, we bring the Kehrwoche back to the climate. Thanks a lot.
I love the Kehrwoche. Thank you very much. No, you stay here. We have the Q&A. No, don't go. We need you. First question by Iris.
Iris, hey.
Then we will go here in the center. Thank you.
Beyond carbon credits, who's going to pay for this and why?
So currently, this whole value chain is not really fragmented. So our customers buy carbon credits from us, which means we develop the technology, we scale it, we operate it, we put the CO2 in the earth with partners. But what will happen in the future is that it becomes more fragmented. And we have already first customers that buy the plants from us and operate it itself. So this would be the next step, that other companies operate these direct air capture plants themselves. I mean, the current market shows that there's quite some traction. So this Frontier consortium has over 1 billion now to spend on carbon credits, and we see more and more customers, especially from Japan, approaching us to buy carbon credits. So I think, it's really taking off these days. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Do you only capture CO2 or you turn it into something? Do you need hydrogen? Where do you take it from?
We don't need anything except of salt solution and electrical energy input. That's enough to take out the CO2, formate the carbonate out of it, and then release the CO2 in something where it's going to be used or stored away.
Mali, please.
Thank you for the presentation, really great. I also saw you funded by the European Commission, and I guess this is a grant. My question is more of the commercial. You mentioned a successful pilot, but also some customers came in. What can you share with us, how you can become global, significant companies, more of the go-to market, or even name names who you're working with and how you penetrate the market so far?
I mean, I've just showed a slide with this 10 customers that we have. I said already, there's a lot of Japanese companies that are currently buying.
Yeah?
Then we are currently also the process, sorry?
The process of winning these customers.
The process of winning these customers. I mean, currently they're all approaching us, so we're not going through. So currently the shipping industry is, for example, heavily interested in it. Banks are approaching us, insurances. So it's really companies with high margins and low costs that are interested in offsetting their CO2 footprint.
Next question. Yes, here in the second row for once. You're not from the jury, right? Where you have luck. Yes.
Thank you. I'm just a journalist. Why are you cheaper than other DAC companies? There are quite a few who are offering this DAC service. Your detergent, you said, it's storable something?
Our absorbent agent. So our process is purely electrical. And as I showed, we can follow this renewable energy pattern, and other companies cannot do that. That's the reason why they have large off times. If you look at the recently published data of the, for example, Climeworks, plant in Iceland, you see that they had, I think, 3,000 hours per year of uptime, and that's exactly the plant. If you only run a plant a third of the time of a year, it's not going to be cost efficient.
We have 20 seconds left. Yes, no questions. Cyriac, please. Very fast, please.
So if this really scales and gets large, how much percentage of reduction of greenhouse gases are we talking about here?
10 seconds.
Okay, so we need, as a humanity, to remove 60 gigatons. Direct air capture is counted to be for like 2 gigatons, basically. And this is where it needs to scale. So currently we have 10 tons, then the next biggest plant, kiloton scale, megaton scale, etc., etc. Let's talk later.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, great. Well then, thank you very much.